still want to
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Princess of Wales Theatre. We're down here for the red carpet of, you know what I'm talking about, Angelina Jolie for First They Killed My Father. This is a highly anticipated film, a Netflix film that, you know, everybody is talking about, partially because it's, you know, Angelina Jolie who's co-producing, co-written and directed by her, but mostly because the story is just so fantastic. It's about the Cambodian genocide back from 1975 to 1979, and really talks about a little girl and sort of what she had to endure. Angelina found this book in 2001 when she was shooting Tomb Raider on the side of the road. She bought the book for $2. And the story touched her so much that she just had to meet the author of the book, which is Long Ung, and they became quite good friends. And in fact, 2 or 3 years later, she adopted Maddox. So, and all of the kids in Angie's family call her Auntie. So this lady has become a huge part of the family. And Angie said that when Maddox got old enough, this was a story that she really wanted to make. So then as Maddox got older, he really said, Mom, it's time. I think we should do this. And she thought this is a really important movie to make for him to connect with his heritage. So again, we're down here at Princess of Wales Theatre for Angelina Jolie, telling the story of a really, really important film. But then let's get right to it. It's the star power of Angelina Jolie. She's been in Toronto for a couple of days now, and really, it's all a buzz with her. I mean, she's out there now. She just arrived about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and she's signing autographs, meeting and greeting with all of her fans. I'm not sure which of the kids she brought. She brought most of the kids when she walked by Roz the other day. Roz, listen, I don't know if she's going to stop, but here's what we do know. One of the publicists came up and they did say that she's going to go up to the green room, get the kids settled, and then she's going to come back. So we could be in a situation like Roz was the other day, or they did say that yesterday, according to my producer, Stephen. So it could be you and I talking. I could be answering all your Facebook Live questions about, we can talk about whatever you want. We can talk about this movie. We can talk about Toronto International Film Festival. You let me know what you want to talk about, but right now we're waiting for Angelina Jolie down here at the Princess of Wales Theatre. I don't know if you can zoom past me and zoom out there, but you see all those people with their arms stretched high in the sky? That's not to catch a picture of a pretty bird.
Kyle says you look beautiful. Who are you wearing today?
Oh, Kyle, thanks. It's a beautiful dress. It's peach. It's Kiki Couture. That's it. Oh, I pulled that one out, didn't I? Okay. Oh, here she comes. Angelina Jolie. Last night she wore white. Tonight she is donning a beautiful black gown. George Pimentel, Toronto's own George Pimentel, of course, getting the shot of Angelina Jolie for her movie First They Killed My Father, a movie that is incredibly important to Angelina, to Long Ung, to Maddox, and really to her entire family. This is a movie that premieres on Netflix on Friday. A really emotional story about the Cambodian genocide, but also a story really about family and unity and survival, and one that she felt was really important to tell for her son, and really to tell for everyone. Angelina Jolie is no newcomer to the Toronto International Film Festival, as many of you know. She's been here many, many times before, sometimes with Brad, sometimes not. But this time she has her entire family. You know what I want to know? How do you travel successfully with that many children? I have 2, and I find it hard. So really, there's got to be some advice there. Good travel advice? Like, what do you do to keep them all? Like, is it a lot of iPad? No iPad? Lots of sugar? No sugar? Like, what do you do to keep that many kids busy and, like, not arguing? Is what I feel that's a big question after we talk about the movie, if we get too in. If she even walks. We don't know. Do you guys have any questions for Angelina? I'd like to hear what you say.
Kyle says his favorite Angelina movie is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Do you have one?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That was a good movie. That was a fantastic movie. Tomb Raider. because she kicks some butt there. Here, you don't want to be on me. You want to be on Angelina Jolie when she comes through that door. That is definitely not Angelina Jolie, but he looks good too. So again, they did say that Angelina may go through the other door to take the kids in. Did you see who she was with? What children she had with her? No. I actually didn't see any of the kids with her. So it may be just Angelina. There she looks stunning. Again, we're here at the Princess of Wales Theatre for the premiere of Angelina Jolie's movie, First They Killed My Father. And you can hear everybody waving. There she is. Angelina Jolie, director, co-writer, producer of First They Killed My Father, extremely important movie for her family and an important movie for her. So this is what happens. We all sort of wait our turn to speak to Angelina. Yes. We'll be talking to Angelina and hopefully a couple people with the cast in just a couple of moments. So, for those of you who are just joining us, we're down here at the Princess of Wales Theatre for the movie First They Killed My Father with Angelina Jolie, a movie that she fell upon this book back in 2001 when she was filming Tomb Raider, a really great movie too, but she fell upon this book, fell in love with it, and then met the creator of the book, and they became really, really good friends. And a couple years later, she adopted Maddox. And then they'd always kind of talked about making this into a movie, and finally they have, and it's premiering here at the Toronto International Film Festival, and you'll see it on Netflix this coming Friday. So already this theater is packed for people who are here to screen this movie. This is one of the most anticipated movies here at the Toronto International Film Festival, a movie that is certainly an important movie talking about the genocide in Cambodia, but also just for Angelina Jolie lovers. It's an exciting film about family, about struggle, and about resilience. So I don't know if you can see, but there's cameras going over my shoulder. It's getting tighter in here. Okay, you need to... This is what happens when a mega superstar walks on a red carpet. So she'll be here in just a couple moments to speak to you guys, which is really great. Yeah, that's another good point, Stephen. Maddox also worked on the film. He's an executive producer of the film, which is really great at 15 years old to say that you've got executive producer credit on a very big film, certainly. And kind of fun to work with your mom, I would think, right? To do something like that. I just also heard that Pax and Maddox are on their way to walk the red carpet, so pretty exciting. It's exciting as well. So we're here down again at the Princess of Wales Theatre for First They Killed My Father with Angelina Jolie. We're live right now on ET Canada, and she's coming just as we speak. Hi, Angelina.
Okay. Angelina, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi. Lovely to see you. How different would your life have been had you not picked this $2 book up on the side of the road?
Very different. I think I would have always been drawn to Cambodia because I was there, but I may never have really understood as much. I would never have met Luong, and Luong was the one who made it, really gave me the confidence and the permission, in a way, to adopt Maddox, because that was a discussion we had about how she would feel, and I wanted to make sure it was something that somebody who had been orphaned in the country would consider a positive thing, and so it changed my life, and I love this country so much, and I hope when people see this film they don't just see the war and the suffering, but they really get to know a Cambodian family and a beautiful culture, beautiful language, great, talented artists, and I hope they work in Cambodia, and I hope they bring work and travel to Cambodia.
And you got to work with 2 of your sons on a movie. What was that like, 2 of your kids working with their mom on a film?
We have to ask them what it was like working with their mom.
But what was it like for you as a mom working with them, I suppose?
Yeah. No, it was a joy. It was a joy because I want them to understand. I want them to be able to go in the world, live in the world, and I want them to make friends in the world. So, yes, we were working on something important, and I want them to have a strong work ethic.
Sure.
But I also, when I looked over and I saw Matt and Pax working with the other crew, and they were just being a part of a crew,
And you were
Matt
proud
being
mom?
with his countrymen,
Yeah.
creating something, talking, creating, working, and it just being natural, and it was just wonderful. And that, I think, helped him to grow and evolve in a way that I couldn't do myself. His country had to teach him.
As a mother of 2, I find it hard to travel with kids. You have more than 2 kids. Can you give me a tip on how to travel successfully?
Yeah.
iPads, sugar.
Packing for me is like a military exercise. We have like all the different. They're getting older now, so the older ones help the younger ones, and actually they're quite efficient. Just keep doing it, and they'll get really good at it, and then they'll be telling you what you're packing wrong.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Okay, again, Angelina Jolie down here on the red carpet for her fantastic film that has a lot of buzz. First They Killed My Father. We need to get the B-roll of the beautiful dress. I'm going to step out of the way.
That was an amazing interview.
You're a sweetheart. So she looks gorgeous.
I love the lips.
The reality is Angelina Jolie can wear absolutely. Let's get Stephen in. Stephen in here's our producer. Stephen,
Hi, everyone.
Let's break down the outfit. Go.
Well, let's just talk about that dress first of all. The high slit on that dress. Oh my God.
Listen, behave yourself. This is an Academy Award nominated. Wait a minute. Has she won an Academy Award?
No.
Drawing a blank right now. Yes, she has. What am I thinking? Absolutely.
She kissed her brother.
Okay, let's.
brought him on stage.
We don't
She
need.
had a love on.
Stephen, listen. I think what's really great about this film, we'll get back to that for a second, is the fact that Angelina Jolie co-wrote this film, co-produced, and certainly directed it. And it's a film that she waited to do until her kids were old enough, until Maddox and Pax were old enough. And it wasn't just Maddox that worked on the film. Pax did as well. They went into the community and really worked with the community using a lot of the actors and actresses from Cambodia. And which is really, really amazing. And there was a little bit of controversy. There was a little bit of controversy around this film in the very beginning about the children who were in the movie, and Angelina was very quick to dispute any of those rumors that the children were not taken care of properly. She was very true to the Cambodian roots. So again, this is a film that has a lot of buzz. You can watch it on Netflix on Friday, we got some really, really good travel advice. Well, I did. Hopefully you guys will find that useful. Make it a military exercise. We're going to say goodbye to you guys now. So we're going to continue to do a couple more interviews. You can watch it tomorrow on ET Canada. Join us then. We hope you enjoy the TIFF coverage. But for now, that's it for us on Facebook Live down here at Princess of Wales Theatre with Angelina Jolie for First They Killed My Father.
So Cheryl's stepping out.